All together now. Sing it with me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear City'er. Happy birthday to you. Well done, everybody. I don't know why I was trying to go for the male Marilyn Monroe version there for a moment. Marilyn went into my head and I felt like I was singing Mr. President. The pips, the pipes. Good Sunday morning. eMLB universe once again live, functional, and upright. 5 days of action have already taken place, where if that's of interest to you and you're like, well, what happened? Well, join us in the Discord, where Stats Plus feeds the data into our server. Lets everyone know what has been going on before we go live. If you are just here and this is the only place you are, you're only getting about a quarter of the story. We have wonderful articles from our GMs, from our players. It is what you make of it, and you make it a living, breathing entity. I appreciate all the energy that is put into it.
Let's go while we're young.
Well, some people might not appreciate it as much, apparently. Or some just want to keep on going, it sounds like. So, let's accommodate and do that thing. It is the Sunday Coffee with the Commish edition of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, and Commish LB is here once again with you. Good to see you again. Coffee in hand, Bailey's included, and the Commish ready to run. Day 6 action will be taking place on Sundays. We do 7-day sims. We've already done 5 days of action that were simmed offline prior. So this gives everybody an opportunity to see a real-time situation of where the league is as we get ready to finish up our second week of action in this 2025 season, this young 2025 season. So we'll look at this from a standings perspective before we get into today's action on Saturday, April 19th, 2025. If I find out what the lottery number is, I'll try to share with you, but we need to go with a really big jackpot, you know what I mean? So it's hard to share it with, however many people are in here. Anywho, did my alerts work? My alerts aren't working. Apparently, I really murdered the alerts the other day. Hold on a second here. Apparently, I just nuked everything. I thought I turned them on. Prime subs are an... Oh, you know what? Subscription alerts are disabled. That's probably why. I had meant to turn that back on. I'm going to save those settings. Got to give people their credit where credit is due, so I guess we should start with a little dance. Gotta do the kitty cat dance.
Coffee brewed, lineup set, let's play ball. Commish LB great than Manfred hands down.
Wow, Manfred's looking to nuke the frickin' sport, but meanwhile,
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
I can at least control it that particular time around. I haven't worked on that yet. But 5 gifted subs coming from Ray's Rules. Aiden Pearson, thank you very much for your kindness. And Dan Brew as well. 13 months sub. We thank you very much to all of you who continue to support the efforts here that we do on the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Because, again, we're having fun telling a story. It's been more fun for me than it's ever been running a team in a universe that I was also commissioning. So the fact that I have hopefully impartiality and objectivity here and focus and acting as a fiduciary. I know, what weird words for a baseball game, but again, I'm trying to treat it like you would want it to be top notch. So that's the goal. But for all of you who continue to gift, we appreciate that. As always, for those who get the gifts, if you are here, you've been invited to join in our Discord because you've been invited to create a virtual player. You will find a template in the Creative Player section in eMLB How To. I'm going to tweak that around to make that more available to the top going forward, but that is on the to-do list. And the reason why Razor Rule gifted 5 subs was an all-time classic. Yes. So again, for all of you who continue to support the channel, when you get the ball of yarn next to your name in the chat, that means you have a gifted sub, access to the world famous, because my kid makes them, the Fluffy Kitty Ninja emotes, the Pink Bunnies at Chara emote, which is our kind of sarcasm and Kappa emote here on Twitch. Better than Kappa from my point of view. Of course, for those who are gifted, you've been invited to create a player. For those who gift, not intended to ever be a pay-to-play league, but I want to give back for your kindness, and that entitles you to boosts for your players as well. But of course, when you sub to this channel, you're kind of declaring that cats rule. So, over in the AL East, Red Sox won 5 straight here. They've been winner chicken dinner here all week. 8-2 to start off. Rays are still in it. I mean, again, we're not even 10% of the way through the season yet, so it's too early to start saying, like, wow, unbelievable. Unless you're Brendan McGuirk and your Baltimore Orioles, I don't think a 2-9 start is what Brendan foresaw from this team. But that's where they are right now. They did win their last one. They've won 2 of their last 10. So obviously they started the season 0-1. They'll obviously want to turn that around because that is not where they expect it to be. Over in the Central, no surprise with the Tigers. White Sox, though, might be a pleasant surprise. They've even lost 2 straight to be where they are, half game back on the Tigers. The entire division is currently 500 or better. We'll get to see the Indians in action here today against the Mets very shortly. Over in the West, no surprise, Angels are leading the division 2 games up. What is important to note is of recent, they're 1-3 so far in this week, so we'll want to keep in mind or keep an eye on if there's a little sign of weakness there or if it's just the law of numbers pulling back. Over in the National League, no surprise, Nationals are up ahead, 7-3. Braves, couple games back on that. Phillies have lost their last 3. They were 5-3 prior on. Oh, I see the intentional trading already happening. Hey, we'll take Spence. Over in the Central, Cardinals and Brewers currently lead the division 7-3 each. Maybe the surprise is that the Pirates are in last in the division right now and have lost their last 3. So we'll keep an eye on that because the Pirates have been very vocal on saying they had a team to beat this year. Finally, out in the West, where it looks like they're just going to beat up on each other most of this season, Padres and Dodgers, 1 game over 500. That's good enough for first at this point. You've got the Rockies a half game back, and the Diamondbacks are a game back from there. So that is a quick peek on things. We're going to go look at what the scores are on today to not get this game started too late. Today's action for Saturday, we'll start with early afternoon action. Mariners will be taking on the Yankees from Yankee Stadium today. The Phenom, Justin Fuller, the left-hander, scheduled to start. Luis Severino will oppose him. Tough start for Sev this year, 0-2 with a 10 ERA. He'll try to turn that around at home at 105 today. At 2:10 over at Letarge, Angels will take on the Twins. Should be a good one. Shohei Ohtani. Excuse me, got the coffee burps already. Must be the Baileys. Shohei Ohtani, 2-0 with a 2.45 ERA. He'll take on Brewster Gratterall this afternoon, 0-1 with a 2.16. Again, Twins off to a slightly slow start at home, just 1-3 so far to start the year, where they generally play much better at home. Over in the Oakland Coliseum, we're going to have the Royals taking on the Athletics today. Connor Siebold is 2-0 to start his season. John Duplantier, that'll be a battle of realistic aces from each of those squads. That's a 4:05 start. That should start in tandem with our game of the day. Also, Red Sox will take on the Jays today from Fenway Park. Mike Bohr will take the hill. Connor Sadzik scheduled to oppose him. 4:05 start in Boston on that one. Man, my email keeps blowing up here. Sorry, my phone has just been jiggy, to put it mildly. This is the game of the day. We'll come back to this in a moment. So we'll move on to a 6:10 game between the White Sox and the Rays from Tampa today. Ben Spears scheduled to get the start there. Denny Martinez will oppose him. My hat is uncomfortable today with this. So, saying Jim Reed versus Anthony Kay will be a good one. Yeah, over in Baltimore. It's a good look there for Jamie. I haven't gotten there yet, but we are on the way to it. Denny Martinez against Ben Spears in Tampa today, and I'm going to find myself adjusting this, or I'm just going to outright change the hat because the hat is uncomfortable today. Yeah. Oh well. Tigers will take on the Astros this evening, 7:10 from Minute Maid Park out in the juice. Aaron Nola scheduled to take on Matt Manning in that one. Nola with an ERA just south of 12 to start this season, 0-2. He'll look to turn that around. Orioles will take on the Rangers again. It's at Globe Life Field. Orioles are really having a tough start to the year. The nutball Jim Reed, well, he's 0-2, but a 3.29 ERA suggests he is doing his job. So we'll see if he can help this team finally turn it around. Anthony Kay will oppose him, 0-1 with a 9 ERA. That's an 8:05 start. Out in the National League, early afternoon action between... Music is a bit loud. Music is a bit loud. It's about the usual spot that I normally have it. Still consider it loud? Let me, yeah. Yeah, it's about in the usual spot. Okay, well, we'll keep on trying. Yeah, it might be the song more than anything, but I haven't changed my settings. So, don't know what to tell you, but we're going to move on to the National League. Reds will take on the Cardinals this afternoon. Leon Richardson scheduled to take a start. 0-2 with an 18 ERA. Yeah, let's see if he'll change that around. Jack Flaherty, though, will try to stop that. We'll go for win number 2 this year. That is at Busch.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Rom 3S, or Romes, with a backwards E. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. I think we're finally getting within 15 of finally being at 1,000. Might have to see if we can get over the 1,000. So any of you hiding lurkers that happen to hit the follow button yet and you want to help us make that possible, we would greatly appreciate it. Especially if you're here just to lurk and drop. What hurts you from knowing when I go live? You can turn the notifications off, but just saying. Rockies will take on the Cubs this afternoon. Braylon Marquez will try to get win number 1 this season in front of his Wrigley faithful. Joel Machado, the ace of the Rockies, well, 1-1 with 11.05 ERA. No surprise he's at Coors Field, but he will try to turn that around himself. 2:20 start on that one. We should catch that one in the midst when we get live for our game of the day. This evening, Nationals will take on the Phillies. The illusionist, Joe Diggs, will get the ball. Tyler Dyson will oppose him. Both have not lost yet this year. 7:05 start from Citizens Bank Park in Philly. Over at PNC, staying on the banking theme, Pirates will take on the Brewers in this one. Cody Koshin, the two-way star for the Pirates, will oppose Walker Buehler. Should be a good battle. Koshin looking for win number 1 this year on a team that's 0-6 so far at PNC Park. this year. Braves will take on the Marlins. Mike Soroka, the Rock. Well, he's looking more like a pebble here to start the year. 0-2 with a 16 ERA. Jake Willis from the Marlins will oppose him. Also 0-2, but with an ERA looking much better. Hey, Jake Clark, don't forget to add a number. Find out how many points you have. Use exclamation points to see how many balls of yarn you own, but then use a number to join in on the heist. Otherwise, that command that you did just won't work. It's mini games. Mini games that helps you earn balls of yarn and help you build up your new player, Camden Clark, that you have joined in on. So just use the points command, and it helps you try to win balls of yarn so that you can play against Hong Kong, or in this case, you're trying to raid the craft store. There are various mini games you have, and that's what a lot of what goes on in the chat is people trying to win balls of yarn towards their virtual players. In San Diego, Diamondbacks will take on the Padres today. Juan DePaula grabbing the ball for the Diamondbacks. He'll be opposed by Yaisel Sierra, the former Dodger. Yeah, we're a bunch of Pete Roses around here. That's what Jamie said. 8:40 start on that one. Probably won't see that one live at all during today's action. Finally, out west at Chavez Ravine, behind my big old head, it's the Giants taking on the Dodgers. Giants are 3-8. The good news is they've won at least a game on the road, but they're 1-6, trying not to go 0-19 like they did last year. So there you go, Jay Clark. You've got 187 balls of yarn. The heist is done, but and it starts up every 20 minutes, roughly. So when you see boss battle, it costs you 50 balls of yarn to join the boss battle. All you have to do is type exclamation boss. You'll see. Just follow the chat. Gotta wait another 15 minutes for the next boss battle. Oh wait, no, the boss battle is almost ready. It's the craft store that needs another 15 minutes. All right, so Jeremy Hoxie has a 1-1 record. He'll take on Asa Lacey with no record so far. It's a 9-10 start out west. All right, we're going to get to the game of the day. It's going to be a cool one in Cleveland, 47 degrees at game time. Wind is going to blow out to left at 10 miles an hour. Important for you to make a note on that. I will remove myself from the equation so that people can see the expected matchup here. Hold on one moment. I got to remove a graphic. All right, good. So over to the Mets. We do this particular part. Yeah, what King Butcher says, Jay Clark, join in the boss battle here. That helps you win balls of yarn. All right, key notes for today's game. First things first, David Dahl did go 2 for 4 yesterday, but he has been nursing an injury most of this week that he suffered in Miami. He's got a sprained ankle. Don't know the extent of it. He did play yesterday, so he should continue to be available. But in today's game, he's going to start on the bench. David Dahl is available if needed. Let's look at the bullpen situation for the Mets before you start to make your betting decisions. JB Bukauskas just getting the call back up into the majors. He had a hamstring issue to start the year off. Understand Lewis Thorpe got placed on waivers and designated for assignment. Thorpe went 2 2/3 innings yesterday, giving up a plethora of runs and a 14-3 loss. So Bukauskas will make his debut this season for the Mets. Looks like he'll be in the bullpen for it. Tommy Eveld, in his last 3 appearances, has had 5 scoreless innings pitched. He's looked pretty sharp to start this year off. Looks like he will be fully ready to go. Last pitching on the 18th against the, that was a third of an inning, 6 pitches, and then he pitched 2 innings back on the 15th against the Marlins. The G-Man, Robert Gesellman, 2 appearances so far this year. Last time he was seen was back on the 13th, almost a week ago. So that was Sunday when he went 2 innings, giving up 5 hits, 1 earned run. That was a home run that he allowed in that event. Bryce Montes de Oca had a tough one yesterday. He went 1 1/3 innings, giving up 5 hits, 6 earned runs, and 3 home runs.
Emotional damage.
That is the best way to put it. His ERA has skyrocketed to 15.75. Don't know if Dooka will be available today, but he might need a little break after such a beating. Brad Roney. He's not been scored upon in his last 6 regular season appearances. 2 of those this year. He last pitched on the 16th. Gave up a couple of walks, but it was a painless 1 inning of work. So Roney running on a little bit of a mini streak himself. We'll see if he gets called upon today. Tony Centillo. He's won his last 4 decisions that he's been involved in, thrown just a third of an inning of work so far this year back against the Marlins on the 16th. Assume the Texas native should be available if needed. Josh Stomont. Last pitching inning in the 3rd, giving up a home run and 3 walks, but striking out every batter he was able to get out in that competition. 3 appearances so far this season for the California native, still at a mind-blowing $17.9 million. He's got a player option for next year for $1 million more. You've got to think that Stomont is absolutely taking that offer. Finally, the deranged one, Zach Hughes, got his first save of the season back on the 14th against the Marlins in a 6-5 victory. Just 1 walk, but struck out all batters he needed to get out to record his first save of the year. The second-year veteran had an excellent 30-save season for his rookie campaign. Looks like he will be a long-term closer for the Mets. That's your bullpen situation. No changes further that you need to change here, right, Denbrew? Good morning, Timbuktu. Welcome. All right, very good. That'll get us over to Cleveland. Sadier 420, who I assume will keep track of the bets once we're ready to go. See, some people are starting to put the bets in already. Bo Naylor is going to sit this one out. Wilson Contreras. Naylor has played in his last 4 straight games, so he will get a breather today. Thank you, Sadie. I appreciate that. Shane Bieber expected to get the start in this one, but he's pitched a bit more like Justin. We'll see if that changes in this one. For the bullpen, Elliot Ashbeck did throw 22 pitches yesterday, an inning and 2/3. Gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run in the 14-3 win in Game 1 of this series. Ashbeck should still be available, might be on a shorter stint today if called upon. Riley Farrell. Last pitching a week ago on the 12th, he got the win, going 3 1/3, giving up just 2 hits, 1 walk, striking out 3 against the White Sox. Just 2 appearances so far this season for the College Station, Texas native. James Karinchak, the former closer, has had a bit of pain to start this season off. 3 appearances, all 3 have given up earned runs in some way, shape, or form. He's allowed home runs in his last 2 appearances. Karinchak, though, hasn't pitched for a few days, so should be available if needed. The lefty, Jairo Laborte, from the Dominican, pitching a couple days ago against the Rays. 2 innings, 1 hit, struck out 4 in that. 2 1/3 scoreless innings so far this season for the 4-year veteran. Wesley Linares, also 2 1/3 scoreless for him this season. He got a win in his first appearance this year against the Red Sox. Did 2/3 scoreless against the Rays a couple days ago. Should be available if needed today. Taylor Widener has won his last 9 decisions he's been involved in the majors. He was 12-2 back in 2023 and 3-0 last season. He has given up 5 earned runs in 10 innings of work, so he's had a lot of work, including yesterday's game where he went an inning and a third, 2 hits, 1 earned run, walking 1 in that contest. Chris Wilson, the young 24-year-old Indiana lefty, second season for him, had an impressive rookie season, 73 innings of work, 75 strikeouts. Last pitched, his only appearance this season was a perfect one inning of work against the Rays in a 16-7 win. The left-hander should be ready if needed. Finally, Taj Bradley, 35 saves last season. Little sloppy so far this year. Took a loss, blew the save against the White Sox a little more than a week ago, so he has not pitched in over a week when he went an inning and 2/3, giving up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, including a home run to blow the save and take the loss in that one. That's your bullpen situation. Again, David Dahl is on the bench for the Mets, nursing a sprained ankle, expected not to be used, but could be available in a pinch hit role if necessary. He was 2 for 4 yesterday. Make sure the new universe is enabled. It is perfect. Here is your starting lineups. People have started to do it already, but if you're not sure, does OOTP work on the Steam Deck? I don't know if it's on Steam, so I have to assume it works on the Steam Deck, but I don't have a straight answer for you there, Charles. So great question, though. I might be the only one not streaming Elden Ring at this point. It's not what I do around here. If I do stream something else, I'm very tempted to stream myself racing a Skip Barber, a Skip Barber 2000 open wheeler around the Nürburgring in Germany today because it's gorgeous right now with the sunset. That's this week's action in the Skip Barber Racing Series. Here is your matchup for today. Here's your opportunity to put your bets in for today. You've been seeing in chat, if you are hearing my voice for the first time ever, or you're a regular, even if you're just the old dropping lurker, doesn't matter. You can join in this part of the game no matter where you come from. Embrace your inner Pete Rubes. Here's what you're doing. You just saw Stinkins. Thank you, Stinkins, for joining in. Thank you, Fishfly. Here's what you're doing. In the chat, write down who you think's gonna win. Go ahead, use abbreviations. NYM for the Mets, CLE for the Indians. Who you think's gonna win? And the number you see people putting is how many runs they think the winning team will score. That number is not specific to the team you choose. So here's how it works. If you put your bet in between now and before the end of the first inning and you pick the right team at the end of the day, you win 75 balls of yarn. If you wait until the second inning, you can still put a bet in, but it will cost you some opportunity. You can only win 50 balls of yarn if you pick the right team. Your last chance to bet in today's contest will be before the third out of the third inning. If you put a third inning bet before that third out, in the bottom of the third happens, you can still win 25 balls of yarn. But please note, if you picked the wrong side, it will set you back 25 balls of yarn. Now, what about that number? The number cannot hurt you. It can only help. It's just a game, so why not? If you pick the right number, if you nail the number, it's going to make you an automatic winner because it gets you 50 bonus balls of yarn. So even if you pick the wrong team, but you nail the number, you still turn out a winner today, plus 25 balls of yarn. Most balls of yarn you can win today in this part of the show for betting is 125 balls of yarn. What are balls of yarn, you say? Well, they are the currency of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. They are the lifeblood of the eMLB universe. For every 1,000 balls of yarn that you earn, you can trade those in and use exclamation boost. And that'll give you a boost, or it can even help you create a player. If you've never created a player before, you don't need to pay for your player. You can just play the games, and that'll help you create your player. But for those who are here to boost, we're like Burger King. That boost, you can spend those points on your player in the way that you think is best to continue to evolve them. Don't forget, for those of you that are yarn hoarders, like everyone says I am, I'm just trying to restock the craft store. For every 5,000 balls of yarn you have, you can use exclamation MEGA, M-E-G-A, And if you've got 5,000 balls of yarn, you're going to hear a specific war cry that is going to get you a +6. So 1,000 balls of yarn gets you a +1. 5,000 balls of yarn get you a +6. You get a +1 for it. If you have any questions on how that works further, please ask in the chat and the community will be happy to tell you. That is how our betting works. Let's get to the starting lineups for today's game. This is powered by the Out of the Park Baseball Universe. OOTP 22. For 19 years now, eMLB has been proudly using its 5 different universes it's had in Out of the Park Baseball. Today, the commish is fueled by Starbucks Cafe Verona. Little bit of Italian sweet cream from Coffee Mate. And of course, it's a glorious Sunday. A little bit of Bailey's never hurt anyone at 10:30 in the morning. And of course, you're watching this live on the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Let's look at our starting lineups. First, for the New York Mets, out in left field today, Brandon Nimmo. Normally playing in right field, he shifts over to left with the injury to David Dahl. He's got a 5-game hitting streak as well as a 13-game on-base streak entering play. Nimmo will lead it off and be in left field for the Mets. Louis Guillorme enters play leading the majors with a .469 average to this point. The 8-year veteran will bat second and be at short today. The Polar Bear only has 1 home run hit back on April 12th, a week ago. He'll be at first base, batting third in this one. Second-year veteran Mike Stevenson, has 4 hits, or has hit in 4 of his last 5 games, I should say. He'll be the cleanup man in center field today. Big Shamar Hosky is your DH today. The number 28 prospect in eMLB will bat 5th. Be the designated hitter today. Shervin Newton is your third baseman today. 5-game hit streak just ended. He'll look to turn it back around. The soon-to-be 26-year-old will bat 6th today over at third. Trevor Hauver gets his second career eMLB start due to the injury to David Dahl. 3 for 6 so far this season for Hauver. Hauver acquired back in July 2023, along with one other player, in the trade that sent the human white flag, Chris Flexen, out of New York. Derry Carrasco has a quiet 5-game hitting streak, the light hitting second baseman, batting 8th today. Wilfred Astudillo will continue to pull rank behind the plate. The catcher has just 3 hits in his first 24 at-bats this season. He has thrown out 44% of his runners he has faced. He will be the number 9 hitter and the battery mate for our starter, Eric Carpenter. Carpenter, in his last start against the Phillies, got a win, went 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs. He walked 4 and struck out 7 to earn his first win on the year. The number 14 overall pick back in 2022 out of Loyola Marymount will get his 3rd start on the season. He is a 2nd-year veteran. Now for the Indians, leading it off, Micah Bello, the Hawaiian, has a 4-game hit streak. He'll lead off in left field. Connor Scott went 5 for 6 yesterday against this Mets team as they won Game 1 14-3. Scott enters play with a .535 slugging percentage and .918 OPS. He's your center fielder today, batting 2nd. It'll be milestone watch all day for Jose Ramirez. The 32-year-old Dominican native has a 4-game hit streak. He is 1 home run away from having 300 home runs. Only one other Indian in the history of the organization has 300 home runs. His name is Jim Thome. So Ramirez looking to be the 2nd Indian in history with 300 career home runs. Also important to note, he's 1 stolen base away from 200 in his career too. So as mentioned, it's milestone watch for Jose Ramirez in today's broadcast. Francisco Lindor, the Puerto Rican, has a 4-game RBI streak. He'll look to carry that into today's play. He'll be the cleanup man at short. Jake Bauers has been red hot of late. 8-game hitting streak, 17 consecutive games on base. He'll look to extend both of those today as the DH, batting 5th. Tyler Freeman is your number 6 hitter. He will be at second base in this one. Nolan Jones is over at first, hitting just 139, entering play in this one. Right fielder Levi Usher will bat 8th in this one with a 6-game on-base streak. Then finally batting 9th today, Wilson Contreras giving Bo Naylor the day off. Contreras just 2 for 4 so far this season. He was a .251 hitter with 6 homers and 32 RBI for the Indians last year. Shane Bieber, the 8-year veteran, has given up 6 hits in both starts against the Red Sox and the White Sox this season. In his last one against the White Sox, he did have 7 1/3 innings of work, 3 home runs allowed. He did strike out 10, so his strikeout pitch is still working. He's got to try to miss more bats. That has been his problem. That is your matchup. Continue to go ahead and bet as our game continues. I will get myself front and center here once more. Onward we go to Progressive Field. Stop screaming at me. You know, it's just rude. Welcome to Progressive Field for today's eMLB Game of the Day. Commish LB here with you as we get ready to call action in another interleague game, this one between the Mets and the Cleveland Indians. Funny. Yeah, where is Cardinal fan here at this point? Everybody wants to know how to bet, so they go based on what Cardinal chooses and go the other direction. Here's your defensive alignment for the Indians in today's play before we get this one underway. Micah Bello is out in left field. Connor Scott is your center fielder. Levi Usher out in right field. Jose Ramirez will be over at third. Former Gold Glove winning Francisco Lindor at short. Tyler Freeman is at second. Nolan Jones over at first. Wilson Contreras is behind the plate today and on the hill for the Indians. From Orange, California, 29-year-old Shane Bieber. Shane will turn 30 next month. 2 games started so far this season. He's 0-2 with a 10.8 ERA, 10 innings of work. He's given up 14 hits, 12 earned runs, 3 homers. He and all of those were against the White Sox in their last performance. He's walked just 3, struck out 14. Throws the fastball in the mid-upper 90s, complements that also with a cutter. Slider has a sharp curveball and a changeup. 8-year veteran, 4th-round draft pick back in 2016 out of the University of California, Santa Barbara by these Indians. He is ready to go. He again has signed, I believe he's a free agent at the end of this year. Now, he is a free agent at the end of this season, so we'll be on Bieber watch for that as well. All right, do I have my whispers? I do. Let me just adjust this so I don't get confused, so I remember which side is home and which side's away. All right, so before I get started, if you're just joining us and never been here before, this is how the game of the day and night work when nobody is on base. First things first, it's a live managed game. In chat, New York Mets GM is Denbrew, and our Cleveland Indians GM is also your bet taker. That's Sadier420, the birthday boy. Happy birthday to Sadier420 as we get this one. And unfortunately, I cannot guarantee you a victory today. You still have to earn that, Sadier, but it will make it oh so sweet if you do. So if you are joining us, if you keep watching me look right, I'm looking to see what my GMs are asking me to do. When no one's on base, we go right to the result, but they can still tell me to pitch to batter, pitch around, pitch to contact, intentional walk, do the Cody Koshin. You get the idea. When runners are on base, we do go pitch by pitch, so we will tell more of the story. They can manage more of the game. All decisions are being made by the GMs. Today is Sunday. We don't have any official games, so we go until the game is done. Let's get us started with Brandon Nimmo from Cheyenne, Wyoming, coming into the box. Again, Nimmo with a 5-game hit streak and has been on base in his last 13. Enters play hitting .300 on the year with 2 home runs and 4 runs batted in. Game of the day underway. Coffee in here, and cheers to all of you. Thank you for being here. Let's play some baseball. 3-1 pitch from Bieber. It's going to miss outside, ball 4. Nimmo will get aboard with the leadoff walk to start this game. I like it. Bieber starts this game in arrears. Better than having it happen up the rear, if you know what I mean.
Oh my.
No! Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wrong button, but still the same idea, or the same thought. All right, Louis Guillaume, the shortstop. Enters play leading the majors currently with a .469 average, 15 hits in his first 32 at-bats. No home runs, 2 runs batted in for the Davie, Florida native. He is 30 years old. First pitch from Bieber, fired right down the middle at the knee, strike 1. Guillaume drafted way back in 2013, 10th round draft pick from Coral Springs Charter High School. 0-1 pitch, watch that one, slider all the way in there, quickly behind, no balls, 2 strikes. Oops. Sadier officially doing our first pirate of the regular season. Go! Where he tells me what he wants to do, but does it to the entire public chat. Whoops. That's a birthday gift. We wondered, we should have put a bet on who was going to be the first to officially, do that. So, dang pack claim. 0-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. He got him. Threw the curveball to get it right by him.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's our friend.
They are when it's Shane Bieber throwing him. First strikeout on the day for the Biebs. We got one out here, top of the first, and in steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Again, 4 of his first 5 seasons in the majors with 40 or more home runs, 50 last season. Slow start this year for him, though, 194 average, 1 home run, and 6 RBI for the Tampa native. First pitch coming inside, missing ball 1 on the fastball. Again, Alonso with just 1 home run so far this season. His last home run was a week ago. Sim time back on the 12th of April. 1-0 pitch. Watches the curveball in there. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shift is on as an extreme shift. Tyler Freeman, the second baseman, is playing on the shortstop side of the second base bag here. Leaving with Nolan Jones covering over at first, leaving a huge gap off on the right side. One pitch. Tries to hit that one foul. Well, hits it foul, obviously. Little ahead on the changeup as he was thinking fastball there all the way. One, 2 pitch from Bieber. Misses low and inside. Tries to get him on the cutter. Misses too far in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just underway here on the eMLB Game of the Day. We welcome you if you're just joining us. Thank you for being in attendance. You gotta hope some real baseball will be played, because if I'm the only baseball you're watching, that's kind of sad, to be honest. Real baseball needs to come back. 2-2 pitch. Got him looking all the way with the fastball. 96 on the gun. Alonso turns around, shakes his head, knew that was a definite strike. Probably very frustrated to start his season off. 2 outs now, both by way of the strikeout. That'll put Mike Stevenson, the second year veteran center fielder, into the box. The Auburn, Michigan native hitting .290 on the year with 2 home runs and 11 RBI. You bet. They're already starting to lose fans. It's not like 94. It is not like 94 where they can take a strike and we just can't wait for baseball to come back. And there's no Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire, 98 coming through that door to bring baseball back to life if they lose that fan base. First pitch is going to miss up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's at the letters, called strike. Stevenson was a 9th round draft pick back in 2021 by the Mets. My throat won't clear yet. Frustrating. Stevenson from the University of Florida, which, because I watch Monsters Inc. so much with my kids, makes me want to say, another Gator! 1-1 pitch. Swings, fouled towards third base side, foul territory. Coming in, making the play, Jose Ramirez in foul territory. Plenty of room. That will retire the side. They'll leave a runner aboard from a walk. Half an inning done here at Progressive Field. No score for the Mets. Here come the Indians. It's the eMLB Game of the Day. Excuse me. Bottom of the first we go. Indians getting ready to get their first at bats before we get started. Let's look at your defensive alignments for today's Mets. As Brandon Nimmo will shift over from right field into left for this one. Mike Stevenson will stay in center field. Trevor Hauger, getting his second career start in the majors, is your right fielder. Shervin Newton will be over at third base. Louis Guillorme is your shortstop. Dury Carrasco is over at second, and Pete Alonso is at first. Behind the dish today will be Wilfred Astudillo. And on the hill today, second-year veteran, 25-year-old, 6'6", Eric Carpenter. The big right-hander from San Francisco. 2 appearances this year, third start on the year for him, 1-1 with a 5.59 ERA. 9 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 12 hits, 6 earned runs, 1 home run, walking 7, striking out 10. Again, in his last appearance, he got the win in 5 innings of work, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, allowing 4 walks and 7 strikeouts. He'll throw the fastball along with a cutter in the upper 90s. He'll include a slider and a split finger in that repertoire. Former first-round pick, 14th pick overall in 2022 out of Loyola Marymount University. He's ready to go. Micah Bello will come in. Bello with a 4-game hit streak. The Hawaiian enters play, hitting .293 on the year with 3 home runs and 11 runs batted in. Okay, turn pitch by pitch off. No one's on base, so let's get to the result. It's a 2-2 count coming to Micah Bello. The pitch from Carpenter. Over to second, played on a 1-hop by Dury Carrasco. He'll get it over to first in time for the out. Again, Carrasco, no more for his defense and speed than his actual bat. 1 out now for the Indians. Connor Scott had a heck of a day yesterday, 5 for 6 in yesterday's play. That has his average at .326 with 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in. 2-2 pitch to Scott. Swing and a miss. He got fooled by the splitter completely.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
Could tell that he was thinking fastball up in the zone, way over swung on that. Great splitter from Carpenter. First strikeout on the day for him. 2 outs here, bottom of the first. That'll put in 32-year-old Jose Ramirez. And Enriquito, as he is known, Ramirez enters play 286 average, 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in. The next home run he hits in his career will be the second Indian in history of the Cleveland organization to have 300 or more home runs with the squad. Shift is on the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch from Carpenter. Towards center on a line right in the direction of Mike Stevenson, who doesn't have to move far, makes the play. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Indians in the bottom of the first. We'll go to the second. No score. Top of the second, we shall go. We'll start with the number 5 hitter for the Mets at Shamar Hosky. The second-year native from Kansas City, Kansas. Not Missouri, Kansas. Be specific. The right-hander enters play. 265 average this year. 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in. Looking to get his first full season in the majors done. First pitch from Bieber to start the second. Line shot right back up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. Hosky will get our day started on the hit path. He sees the first pitch. He likes it right down the middle. Bieber trying to get one over to start. Hosky says, "Thank you, sir." We got our runner at first, second leadoff runner for the Mets so far today. That'll put Shervin Newton in. Newton, who slides down to the 6th spot today, has been hitting in the number 2 spot. Newton, 4th-year veteran, just had a 5-game hit streak and he's hitting 276 this season with a 1 home run and 5 runs batted in for the Curacao native. First pitch from Bieber. Well, apparently that's at the letters. When it's high, I have to wait because I will often call it wrong, but that one is in there, strike 1. Newton going to turn 26 years old during this week's scheduled game of Sims. He was picked up as an international free agent back in 2015 by the Mets. 0-1 pitch in the dirt. Good block there by Wilson Contreras to stop that one from going Hosky. The last thing he is known for is speed. We don't have many guys with a 1 speed rating in eMLB. 1-1 pitch. Misses just inside with the slider. Tried to get him to bite to hit the ground ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Shift is on. Jose Ramirez is playing more shortstop than third base in this one. Lindor just to the second base side of the bag. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing fouls that one off as he got jammed pretty good on that slider. I think he was thinking fastball more than anything. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Shervin Newton here with nobody out. 2-2 pitch. Line shot into right center field. That's going to get down. That should get to the wall. Taking the corner, stopping at third is going to be Shamar Hosky. Scott will get it back in as Shervin Newton will stop in with a double. Newton's second double on the season for him. We got runners at second and third now with nobody out, and that's going to give rookie Trevor Hauver an opportunity to show what he can do. Hauver, 26-year-old from Chandler, Arizona, just his second career eMLB start. 3 for 6 so far, though, with 1 RBI. He, along with Oscar Serratos, who's a 2-way player in AAA right now, was traded in exchange for Chris Flexen. First pitch from Bieber to Hauver is going to miss up and in, ball 1. 1-0 pitch, watched all the way in there. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hauver, drafted 37th round by the Kansas City Royals back in 2017 out of Perry High School, Gilbert, Arizona. Strike that. He was drafted by the Royals in 2017. He did not sign. He then became a 7th round draft pick by the Phillies in 2020. That is when he got drafted and signed. 1-1 pitch. Swings, fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't know. You might be right. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch from Bieber. Swing and a miss. He got him. Expanded the zone a bit there. The slider stayed outside, but he obliged. 3rd strikeout on the day will be a big first out here in this early action. Top of the 2nd, as Hauver will take a seat. Dury Carrasco will come in. Carrasco has quietly had a 5-game hit streak. The 25-year-old Dominican enters play hitting .219, no home runs and no RBI, 0 for 3 in his career against Shane Bieber. First pitch, gonna miss away, ball 1. .1-0 pitch. That gets the outside corner near the knees. Strike 1. Carrasco, originally a international free agent, signed by the Astros back in 2016. One pitch to him. Well struck into right field. Going back. Making a diving play is Levi Usher. Beautiful play. Had to make the dive. That's going to allow Shamar Hosky to score. It's going to be a sac fly, but I'm going to say that that one was... We are going to say that sacrifice flies cause sexy plays. It's going to be an RBI single given the Mets a 1-0 lead. Could have been far worse. Beautiful play from Levi Usher to bring that one in. Hosky will score on the play. First RBI on the year for Dury Carrasco. Now 2 outs here. Newton still be at second. And Wilfred Astudillo. Hosky never gonna dance again. That man's got a family to think about. Wilfred Astudillo, the catcher, will enter in just 3 hits in 24 at-bats so far this year for Astudillo. First pitch, that one is a curveball, missing low for 1 ball, no strikes. .1-0 pitch, another ball away, 2 balls, no strikes as he's thrown off breaking pitches and off speed thus far. .2-0 pitch to Astudillo, another curveball that's going to miss in 3 balls, no strikes. Making sure, clarification on something. Okay, 3 balls, no strikes to Astudillo. Thank you for the clarification, Sadir. 3-0 pitch. Gonna be at the letters. Astudillo thought he had ball 4, but strike was called immediately. Pretty good call there. 3 balls, 1 strike. .3-1 pitch, right in the same location. Strike 2. See, called it. Strike in the right location. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good work from Bieber to get back from a 3-0 count here. The 3-2 pitch. Swings, fouls that one off. Might have been surprised by the curveball. Might have also been ball 4 as well, too. Too close to call. Full count pitch remains. Bieber checks Newton. From the set. 3-2. Grounded up the middle. Lindor has it. He'll throw over to first in time, and that will retire the side. Inning and a half will be done here at Progressive Field. Indians will stave off some bleeding. Mets will get one on a beautiful sacrifice play from Levi Usher out and right. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Mets. We set up. Francisco Lindor steps into the box. 4, 5, 6 hitters due up for the Indians here, bottom of the second, against Eric Carpenter. As Francisco Lindor, the 31-year-old Puerto Rican, comes in, has a 4-game RBI streak he will look to extend. He'll enter play today hitting .237 with 1 home run and 8 RBIs. 11th season in the majors for Francisco Lindor. 1-1 pitch. Well struck into center field. That one's going to find some grass and get down. Stevenson, after it gets to the wall, plays it well, but Lindor is going to march into second with a leadoff double. Third double on the year for Francisco Lindor. Runner at second. Nobody out. Jake Bauers has been red hot of late. Bauers, 8-game hitting streak, 17 consecutive games of getting on base. Enters play hitting .333 with 3 home runs and 7 runs batted in. First pitch from Carpenter. It's going to get on the outside corner with a fastball. Ball for strike 1. 0-1 pitch. Carpenter deals, lifted into right. That one's going to drop in. A lot of topspin on that ball. No play coming at the plate. Lindor plays it safe. Stops at third. That's now a 9-game hitting streak for Jake Bauers as he stays red hot. Runners at first and third. Now nobody out. Tyler Freeman going to try to do some damage here. Freeman, the 25-year-old from Rancho Cucamonga, enters play. .297 this season, 1 round tripper and 6 RBI. Oh, boss battle. Can we get to 25? I haven't seen how many people have jumped in. First pitch coming from Carpenter. Deals. It's going to miss inside, ball 1. Again, runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Indians trying to threaten and retaliate after giving up 1 to the Mets in the top of the second. 1-0 pitch. Misses low. Split finger trying to get the double play. Obviously there. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, wind is blowing out to left field in today's game. We'll see if that plays a factor. It is a cool one here in Cleveland. 2-0 pitch. Misses low with the fastball. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Nolan Jones is waiting on deck. With 3-0. Watches that one all the way, and he's going to walk him on 4 pitches.
Just a bit outside.
Slider slid a little too much. Didn't miss by much, but it's going to load the bases now. Nolan Jones is going to come into the box. He would like to turn around this cold streak he has been on. Jones enters in play. 139 average. 5 hits on the season, but 3 have been home runs. 5 RBI for the 26-year-old native from Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Bases loaded. Excuse me. Bases loaded. Nobody out here for Jones. Big opportunity to try to do some damage here. First pitch to Jones. In there, strike one. Francisco Lindor is your runner at third. Jake Bowers is over at second. Tyler Freeman over at first. First opportunity this season for Jones with bases loaded. 0-1 pitch. Swing fouls that one off a little late on the fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. This is the song that dies right there. Yeah, I knew it was going to die somewhere. One ball, 1 strike to Jones. Or excuse me, 0-2 pitch to Jones, excuse me. Checks the swing, appeal down to third. No, they say. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch. Swings, fouls that one off. Almost very simple, but got a lot more wood on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes remain to Nolan Jones. The 1-2 pitch. Misses, low and away. Slider tried to get him in the back door. Did not work. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Defense playing to shift towards the right side, both outfield and infield in this situation. The 2-2. Lifted into right. That will drop in. Everyone took a break to see where it's going. 1 run will score. Everybody advances 90 feet on that one. Couldn't tell if that was going to be played by Hauver. It'll get in. RBI single for Nolan Jones, who's needed a couple of those. He'll tie this game at 1. 6th RBI on the year for Jones. Bases will remain loaded. Nobody is out still. That's going to bring in Levi Usher. Usher, who's been on base for 6 consecutive so far. The 24-year-old from Fairfax, Indiana. No, Iowa, excuse me. Fairfax, Iowa. Remembering my abbreviations. 280 average for Usher with a home run and 6 RBI. The pitch. Well struck in the gap left center field. That's going to get down. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. We will have 2 runs score on the 2-run double from Levi Usher. It's a 3-1 game now for the Indians. Nobody still out. Indians on a charge here. Should I say Indians on a warpath? I don't know. Don't know if we'll ever switch to the Guardians. I'm leaving that up to the community. That'll bring the number 9 hitter Wilson Contreras into the box. The 32-year-old Venezuelan just 2 for 4 so far this season. Bo Naylor getting a majority of the work, played in his last 4 straight, so he gets the day off. Hey, jeez.
Good luck, Denbrew and Sacher.
Just like that, let's see. We had the bits, 500 bits from Harris. Thank you for that. And then right at the same time, Tim Lowry does his boost. He trades in 1,000 balls of yarn and gets the boost. And make sure I write those down. Thank you to both of you. Congratulations to Lowry for working hard. We're going to have a mound visit here coming from the Mets. I still feel fresh. I showered just before. SMH. I know, right? Nothing like shaking the head all the time. All right. Carpenter, first pitch. Catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Got a lot of work to do. 3 runs already in. Crooked number with more potential damage. No one out still in this situation. The 0-1. Swung on, bit early on the fastball. Very anxious there. No balls, 2 strikes. Balls of yarn are like Tootsie Roll Pops. I'm never going to get to the 5K without cashing in $1,000. Yeah. It's, I guess it's willpower. I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. Could be a lot of time invested to try to get to the 5,000 balls of yarn to just get that +1, where you might be able to use that time better on the 1,000. But nevertheless, it's an option, and everyone's got their own choice of strategy. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him, jammed him hard and in with the fastball. Carpenter's second strikeout on the day. 96 on the gun will get it done. He blows that past Contreras. Big first out. He's needed it. 1 out now in the inning. Runners still in scoring position. Micah Bella will be your batter. He's 0 for 1 today. Need to find a rich uncle with a craft store. Yeah, that could help too, you know. First pitch to Bello. Looks away. Yes, it is. Ball 1. Come on, rookie. Who's a rookie? I think a Bello ain't a rookie. Is he? Thought he had enough time last season to not be considered one. Oh, okay, never mind. He is a rookie. Just a second-year rookie. Must have been thinking someone else. Stevenson, probably. 1-0 pitch. Oh, gets the corner with the slider. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch towards short. Oh, that one's bobbled. An oopsie from Louis Guillaume. Everybody's going to be safe on the play. Unlucky situation there. Guillaume, the former Gold Glove winner, will doink it. Everyone's safe. Another run in, 4-0 now. That will be an unearned run charged to Eric Carpenter. We've got runners at first and third now. Connor Scott, again, 5 for 6 yesterday, 0 for 1 today. First pitch in there, strike 1. Again, Mets came into play. Just 5 errors had been committed so far in their first 9 games of play. Guillaume with a costly error that now expands the lead 4-1. The pitch. 0-1. There goes Bello. It's in there for a strike. Astudillo tried to get up, but drops the ball right in front of him. No attempted throw there. Stolen base for Micah Bello. Third career steal for Micah Bello. That'll get runners in scoring position again. 2 in scoring position with 1 out. We've got an 0-2 count to Connor Scott. The 0-2 pitch. It's going to miss inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strike pitch. Carpenter back into the set. Checks the runners. The 1-2. Lifted into center. That will drop in front of Stevenson for a base hit. So, say it here. Do you want to signal Michael Bello to round third base and try to score? Ball is shallow. Bello's a fast runner. Mike Stevenson has a great arm. 1 out. What do you do? What do you do? Send, he says. Here comes the play at the plate. That one's not going to be in time. RBI, 2-run single for Connor Scott. It's now 6-1. I got an itchy nose. Who's talking about me? Sorry. Connor Scott, 2 RBI. Now RBI's 8 and 9 on the year for him. We got a runner at first still with just 1 out. Eric Carpenter's having a real tough inning. Jose Ramirez is your batter, 0 for 1. First pitch is going to miss low, ball 1. One 0 pitch is delivered on his way to second. The throw just gets in there with the stolen base, Connor Scott. Indians know it's early, deciding to stay aggressive, get another stolen base there. First on the year for Connor Scott. Runner in scoring position again, 1 out. The 2-0. Swings right through that one. A little bit of purpose behind that pitch from Carpenter. 94 on the gun with the cutter. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. In there, watches it all the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jose Ramirez now. Well, if anyone hasn't bet yet in this game, that gives them an opportunity to do so if they think Cleveland's going to win this one. Opponents think if the Mets come back. 2-2. Low and good block there by Astudillo to keep it in front. It's a 3-ball, 2 strike count. Jay Kuhn's really raising the bar out there. No, you may not. Nice try though. 3-2 pitch. Jammed and fouls that one off third base side. Count will remain 3-2. 3-2 pitch towards the left side. Another duck snort. That one's gonna get in. Meanwhile, a mega boost just got done from Danny. As you heard the Thundercats call. Sorry, I just realized I didn't write Denbrew down for the first sub on the day when we started. But that one gets in. Nothing but duck snorts here. 6 hits on the day for Cleveland. Here comes the manager. Eric Carpenter's day is over. Can't even get out of the second on this one. J.B. Bukauskas, who just came off the IL with a hamstring injury suffered at the end of spring training. Bukauskas will come in and make his first appearance on the season. For Bukauskas, last year he was 6-3 with a 3.28 ERA. Excuse me for a moment. Just gotta find. There he is. The 28-year-old from Ashburn, Virginia. First appearance this year, 5th season in the majors for him. He is 6-3 last season with a 3.28 ERA, 74 innings of work, given up 64 hits, 7 home runs last season, 27 earned runs, walked 21, struck out 75. Former first-round pick back in 2017 by the Astros out of University, UNC basically, University of North Carolina. So Bukauskas comes in, throws the fastball, slider, changeup, and the cutter. He's going to try to end the bleeding here. He might end up in South Beach, huh? We'll see. All right, Francisco Lindor ready to go. We've got Connor Scott at third, Jose Ramirez at first. First pitch coming from Bukauskas. Well, maybe not. It's going to be a throw over to first as Ramirez will get back in there safely. Next pitch, that one looks like a pitch out as Astudillo goes off to the side. No movement from Ramirez there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. That one will miss low. 2 balls, no strikes. Unfortunately, a player can't go 1, 2, and 3. Not unless we've gotten to cloning technology yet. Bukauskas, next pitch, checks the swing, no need to peel down to third as that was called strike at the knees by the home plate umpire. 2 balls, 1 strike. Just joining us, Eric Carpenter had a 1-2-3 first inning, then he couldn't get anybody out except for 1 batter as he has allowed 6 runs, 5 or maybe even 4 were earned. We'll check that in a moment because we had the error from Louis Guillaume, which always makes an inning worse. 2-1 pitch. It's going to miss low ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Francisco Lindor, Jake Bauers waiting on deck. One-third of Jandy Ronson is better than nothing. The 3-1 pops it up into shallow center. Mike Stevenson coming in, makes the catch. Say it here. Do you want to signal Connor Scott to tag up from third base and try to score? Ball is an average outfield depth. Scott is a fast runner. Stevenson has a great arm. What do? You say go, he says. Comes the play at the plate. I think they said safe. Safe. RBI single. The Cleveland Browns have just scored a touchdown as the RBI sac fly from Francisco Lindor does the job. It's 7-1 now. Hey, Chad. That'll put Jake Bauers back into the box. Bauers starting the inning, he did start the inning. 1 for 1. No, he didn't start the inning. We had Lindor. First pitch swings and fouls that one off. Might have expanded the zone there. Yeah, that's what it looks like. No balls, 1 strike. Been a long second inning. Denver will be happy for this one to be done, that's for sure. 0-1 pitch. No balls and 2 strikes. True. Shane Bieber has given up 6 runs in his first 2 games each to the White Sox and the Red Sox. Maybe because he's not facing Sox, maybe he'll do different. But that is a fair enough point. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded to second. Carrasco has it. He'll throw over to first. And the New York Mets have finally gotten out of the inning and can breathe. 2 innings are done. Touchdown scored by the Browns. 7-1 Indians. All right. Top of the third, we will go. If you're just joining us, here's your last chance to bet on this game. It's 7-1 Indians. You've got a chance to win up to 25 balls of yarn if you think the Indians will win it. So Cody and Tom Omaze, those are 3rd inning bets. So Sadie, be sure to mark them 3rd inning, please. Then don't forget to put in how many runs that you think will be scored. Well, never say never, Denver. All right, top of the third, we will go. That means top of the order for the Mets. Brandon Nimmo, Louis Guillorme, and Pete Alonso. Don't forget Danny's bet also. I know you're on top of things. Nimmo will be your batter. He took a walk to lead off this game. It's a 3-2 count coming from Bieber. Into right field. That drops in for a base hit. Brandon Nimmo doesn't waste an awful lot of time to extend his hitting streak. 6 games now for him. Leadoff runner is aboard again. That has been a Achilles heel for Bieber. 3rd straight inning that the Mets are on board. Louis Guillorme will be your batter now. He is 0 for 1. The pitch. That one will miss inside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 will miss low. 2 balls, no strikes to Guillorme here. Where am I all of a sudden now? Okay. 2-0 pitch. That one gets the outside half. Good pitch from Bieber there. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch floats the changeup in there for a called strike 2 at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Louis Guillorme. Again, Guillorme entering today's action around the league, in leading the majors with a .469 average to start play, but 0 for 1 today. The 2-2 pitch swings and fouls that one down the right field line, out of play. The 2-2 pitch swings and fouls that one off. Was probably thinking fastball there. Slider got early in front on that one. The 2-2 pitch again swings at the changeup, fouls it straight back. That one will reach the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Guillorme, 8th pitch of the at-bat coming, so does he have 14 more pitches after this is the question. The 2-2 pitch. Another slapped foul. One more time. Misses, low and away, ball 3. Tried to ring him up with the curveball. Does not get it. 10th pitch of the at-bat coming. Good battle between Shane Bieber and Louis Guillorme. Hey, I just noticed you got a reverse kitty. You were able to switch the kitty around there. Cool. The 3-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. No surprise, right? It's Guillorme. 11th pitch of the at-bat coming. He's going to make Bieber work here. 52 pitches already through 2+. 3-2 one more time. Into left, but that one is going to hook foul and out of play. One more time.
Strike 3.
Got him looking with a called strike 3 at the knees.
Fatality.
That was right at the knees. Curveball was in the neighborhood as well, but Contreras gets the strikeout, or brings him up with the beautiful framework. Bieber gets the strikeout. 4 strikeouts on the day. 1 out now in the first. Here comes the polar bear. Alonso, 0 for 1 today. the pitch. That one is low and away. Nimmo's on his way, and boy, what a throw coming from behind the plate. Absolutely dead to rights. He is gunned down. Nimmo caught stealing on the 93-mile-an-hour cutter. 2 outs now. Well, Nimmo's not known for stolen bases, though. He's not your prototypical leadoff guy. He's not known for his speed. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Threw the curveball? Yeah, apparently threw the curveball at him and got him. Side is retired. 5 strikeouts now for Shane Bieber. Bottom of the third we go. If you've not done so yet, absolute last chance to bet on today's game. All you have to do in chat is say who you think's going to be the winner. You can put NYM for the Mets, CLE for Cleveland. How many runs do you think the winning team will score for bonus balls of yarn? Last chance before the third out of this third inning. JB Bukauskas ready to do his first full inning of the season. Tyler Freeman, Nolan Jones, Levi Usher are scheduled up to take him on. The second baseman had time to get in on the last boss battle. All right, Freeman did walk in his last at-bat. 2-2 pitch coming from Bukauskas. Into right field, going back, diving stop. Nope, it wasn't a diving stop. Right at the warning track, Trevor Hauver will make the play for the out. 101-mile-an-hour pitch on that one. Yikes. Scream indeed, I shall do. 1 out now for Nolan Jones. Jones had an RBI. It was a single, if I remember right. What is the 50-50 raffle at right now? I know, right? One pitch. Rolls it back to the mound. Bukauskas range well to his left to get there. Throws Jones out easily for the second out. Great, Chad. Now you've given me an idea. My brain is working and saying, we get enough gamblers in here that they might do a 50-50 raffle. And then say 8th inning, we'll do a wheel to determine who wins. Thinking. But anyway. I'll have to look into it. But now you've got me gotten with a new idea. Levi Usher will come to the plate. He had a 2-run single, if I remember correctly. Interesting idea. Hey, why not? Bunch of gamblers around here, so... Bukauskas is squared away, going for a bunt. Bukauskas just looks up. Comes basically floated right at him. Thinking he was probably trying to bunt for a hit, but he bloops it. Bukauskas just basically waits, grabs it. And that will retire the side. Indians will go 1-2-3 here. Third inning is done. No more bets. All bets are now locked in. We'll go to the fourth. It is 7-1 Cleveland. I will take a break, short break, right after the fourth inning is done. And then when we come back, we will check the out-of-town scoreboard. Then we will do the journey of the starters. We only have one currently. And then we'll continue with this ball game. He never wins a 50-50 at a Portland Winterhawks game. All right. Top of the fourth, we will go Mike Stevenson, Shamar Hosky, Shervin Newton due up for the Mets. Stevenson, 0 for 1 today. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 6 strikeouts on the day now for Shane Bieber.
Emotional damage.
1 out here, top of the fourth, Shamar Hosky. will check in. He is 1 for 1 today. He is the one run that has scored. Might have to have the eMLB home run HR department work on the details, as we all know. There is no betting in baseball. Lies! 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Lindor comes in, has it. Plenty of time to throw Hosky out, who's not the fastest runner down to first. 2 quick outs now for Shane Bieber. Shervin Newton will come in. Newton, 1 for 1. 2-2 pitch from Bieber. Into right field. Ranging over to his right. Levi Usher calls for it. Makes the can of corn catch. 1-2-3 inning for the Indians, or for the Mets here in the top of the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 7-1 Cleveland. Denver, only because you've already gone into your bullpen, just do me a favor, friendly reminder to let me know as we get deeper in the game when you're batting if you intend to stay with your pitcher, so I can just be fluid and go into the next inning. Less dead air as best as possible is always appreciated. All right, bottom of the 4th, number 9 hitter Wilson Contreras will check in, just 2 for 5 on the season with an 0 for 1 today. First pitch he sees, wraps it into center field, but right into the direction of Mike Stevenson, ranging over to his right, makes the catch on the line drive for the out. Back to the top of the order we shall go. Micah Bellows, 0 for 2, does have an RBI today. Three-two pitch to Bello. Up and in, almost hit him. He was able to duck it.
Wear a bonnet!
He will get over to first with the 1-out walk. Danny, thank you for the gifted sub as that ends on Blackfire. That means a half mini boost over to Blackfire. Reminding myself so I don't mix up my created players. That's Dan the Man Snyder for Blackfire. And actually, Blackfire, you do have, besides that half boost gets you to 3 boosts available to you now. So, as always reminded, come check in with me when you're ready. We're still working on trying to create a template for you guys to work on, but you'll still have to check in with me with regards to boosts that are available to you. All right, bottom of the 4th, 1 out. Micah Bella is over at first. Connor Scott had a 2-run single in his last at bat, 1 for 2 today. He's got 6 hits in his last 2 games to this point. First pitch is a slider in the inside corner, strike 1. And Blackfire, I think, weren't you drafted by the Mets? Denbrew? Dan the Man Snyder? Ah, so he's watching his organization. By the way, Blackfire, one of the new features we have is Stats Plus. And we have hidden channels that if you wish as a virtual player, you can tell me you want to be added to the game highlights section for the Mets, so you are kept aware of what's happening in your organization. You have to opt in, so just the FYI. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit a wrong button now. Okay. Checks the runner. Pitch is going to miss up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alonso keeping Bello close. Bukaskas checking the runner. The pitch, the 1-1. Outside, there's the throw to second. Not a lot on it. Gonna get in there in time. Stolen base for Micah Bello. Bello with his second steal of the day, as he will get in to second with one out now. 1 ball, 2 strike count to Connor Scott. One-two pitch. Grounded to second. Carrasco ranging to his right. Throws it over to first for the second out. Bello will scoot down to third on the play now. Indians have another runner 90 feet away from scoring. 2 outs now. Jose Ramirez will be your batter. He's 1 for 2 today. First pitch is going to be at the letters, apparently. Strike 1. Might have looked a little high, but eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone says, nah, cut the block. Friendly reminder, after this half inning is done, I will take a very short break, take the dog out, take myself out, reload on the coffee, and then we'll continue. 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. It's quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Yes, Extreme, if you are, I had always gotten the impression you weren't interested in creating a player. So Extreme, if you're in the Discord, go down to the eMLB how-to category. The template is there. Please feel free to copy and then paste that and fill in the information in a private message to me. We'll get you set up. Because I know I've got a count for what you're owed here. 0-2 pitch. Misses outside as he tried to ring him up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bukowski's 31 pitches into his season, coming in relief of Eric Carpenter, who had a tough second inning. 1-2 up and in, will miss with the 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And if you're just joining us, next home run Jose Ramirez hits will be his 300th of his career. He will become only the second player in Cleveland Indians history to hit over 300 home runs, joining Jim Thome in that honor. 2-2 pitch. Rolled over to first. Alonso has it on the grab. He'll go step on the bag himself. That will retire the side. No further damage done. 4 innings are done here at Progressive Field, which means I will take my 1 planned break on the day. Take the dog out, take myself out, reload the coffee. And when we come back, we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard and then return to action between the Mets and the Indians. You're watching Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. We'll be right back.
Evil does not wear a bonnet! 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 Evil does not wear a bonnet!
We would be honored if you would join us.
Evil does not wear a bonnet!
Danny, you did it again, haven't you? Coming back live, Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, eMLB game of the day before we get back to action. Let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Elsewhere, maybe, if I can hit the right buttons. Yeah, there we go. Commissioner LB here, back with you. Thanks again to Danny. I see 6 gifted subs have been done. Also want to thank RBI by Design for the follows. We get closer and closer to the Comma Club. I apologize for the slightly longer delay. The wife's honey-do list came as she was folding laundry and giving me the look, which meant, you know, she wanted help to finish it, so I finished it. All right. Bottom of the 5th in Oakland, Kansas City trailing the Athletics 3-0. Josh Bell, Andres Jimenez with home runs in the occasion for the Athletics. It is tied at 3, bottom of the 10th between the Cubs and the Rockies. In that one, the Horn Dog's gone deep again, 3rd on the year for him, including a 3rd for Jordan Anderson. 2 outs, bottom of the 10th. That one in danger of going to the 11th between the Rockies and the Cubs. All Red Sox at Fenway Park so far, 9-0, top of the 5th. Rafael Devers with his 6th home run on the year. Mike Bohr trying to go 5, scoreless here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Other games are scheduled underway. We have a few that are finished. Twins beating the Angels today 3-1. Brewster Gratterall handing Shohei Ohtani his first loss on the season while getting his first win. Noah Song locks in his 4th save for the Twins. The Mariners will defeat the Yankees 5-3 at Yankee Stadium today. Judge Dozier got his 2nd home run as a member of the Mariners. Got it, chat. I'll probably have to check it later, though, unless you need me to look at it now. Estevan Florial has hit 9 home runs to start the season. Boy, he has had the power stroke. 41 home runs in 23, 30 home runs last year. Wow, wow, wow. Which team is the best team? Got to be the Angels until they're dethroned, right? Hi, Yuka. And finally, Cardinals defeating the Reds 7-4 earlier today. Gunnar Henderson and Dominic Aguilera, gets his 2nd home run of the season, while Jack Flaherty locks in his 2nd win of the year. By the way, real quickly on real life, Dom, he won yesterday 7-2. It played all the full game against the Granite State Wild. Probably had about 13 saves. Not a lot of shots on him. Both were of the breakaway variety, and one he thought he had, but it crept under his legs in one of those, moments for him. So he's happy that they got the win and the playoffs. Playoffs? Yes, playoffs for him start next week, next Saturday. If they win on Saturday, next Sunday is when the finals are, and I will probably do Coffee with the Commish and turn it into a nighttime stream. So I'm expecting, as long as there's no matching up with anybody, and I'll apologize, we'll most likely have to do a game of the night next Sunday because of, just assuming, I don't want to assume, but my son, most likely his team will make the playoffs because so far they've lost only once this year and tied 1 game in 24 play.
Evil
hey,
does
wait.
not wear a bonnet.
Danny, you are amazing. Another 5 gifted subs. Who's landing on this one?
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Race Pace, Borskrum, Knees Dick.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Calvin and Phil Pot Matt. Thank you. Danny is on fire. Danny is a very welcome member of our new committee. He's a bad lad. He's a bunch of things, I'm sure you think. So. He cannot in good faith agree.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Shots fired. All right. Onward we go. It's top of the 5th here. Let's do the journey of the starters, brought to you today by Starbucks Cafe Verona. A little bit of Bailey's, a little bit of the Coffee Mate Italian sweet cream. Shane Bieber, kind of on cruise control. 4 innings of work, 3 hits, 1 earned run. He's walked 1 and struck out 6. 70 pitches for him thus far. Again, in his first 2 starts this year, he has given up 6 earned runs in each of those, both to the Red Sox and the White Sox. He'll start the top of the 5th. Trevor Hauver, Dury Carrasco, Willen Astudillo. Dear God, Pug. Naughty boy indeed.
That's what she said.
All right, Hauver, 0 for 1, the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. Swing and a miss. He got him 7 strikeout on the day. Guess what that means? Godzilla mode in effect for Shane Bieber. 7 strikeouts through 4 1/3 so far. 1 out top of the 5th. That'll put Dury Carrasco into the box. Carrasco has 1 RBI today. It was the beautiful play by Levi Usher out in right field. Shermar Hosky did score back in the 2nd. 3-2 pitch. Lined over to first, but right in the direction of Nolan Jones, who reaches out, makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 outs now. Wilfred Astudillo will be your batter. Yeah, goes good with the coffee, that's for sure. I don't have anything special to do, just a little bit of odds and ends. Oh, 1 pitch. Swung on, hit opposite way, going back into the outfield. Francisco Lindor, plenty of room to make the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Shane Bieber. This game is official now as it's halfway through. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. 7-1 Indians. Yeah, I'm not an old-fashioned guy myself. I don't like that one. All right. Denver, I assume you're staying with Bukauskas since you didn't say anything, so we'll call this the journey of the reliever. Again, brought to you by Commission's Choice of Drink, Starbucks Coffee today. JB Bukauskas coming in to relieve Eric Carpenter, who could not get out of the 2nd inning. 2 2/3 innings of work for Bukauskas so far. Hasn't allowed anything except 1 walk through 33 pitches thus far. Francisco Lindor, Jake Bauers, Tyler Freeman are due up this inning to take on Bukauskas. Lindor starts us off. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. Two-two pitch. Strike 3. Got him looking with the fastball on the outer half. Strike 3. First strikeout on the season for JB Bukauskas. 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. As we look down into the Mets bullpen, we do see, Indians bullpen. We see James Karinchak starting to warm up. Bauers, your batter, 1 for 2 today. Already extended a 9-game hit streak. Swung on, hit into center field. Mike Stevenson is coming in. He's going to have to hustle. He'll get there in time to make the out for the 2nd out. 2 outs now. That'll bring in Tyler Freeman, the 2nd baseman, who's 0 for 1 today. A 1-1 pitch. Line shot right back at Bukauskas. Reactionary. Freeman looks to the clouds saying, what do you got to do to get a hit around here? But JB Bukauskas' heart rate might be a little elevated. Side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Indians. Let's go to the 6th. It's the Indians 7 and the Mets 1. When you were in the Army, Sex on the Beach, and Long Island iced tea were your go-to. Well, first off, thank you for your service. Assuming you're an American also. All right, Shane Bieber will come in. He's going to work the 6th inning here. 85 pitches so far for his ventures. He tries to get his first win on the year. Mai Tais are good. Mai Tais are good. Brandon Nimmo will start us off 1 for 1 today. He also had a walk. Nimmo's extended his hitting streak. 6-game hit streak now for him. 1-2 pitch. Into center field, moving over to his right. Connor Scott has it tracked, makes the catch for the 1st out. Hit very well off the bat of Nimmo, but Scott able to get there in time for the first out. Boss battle ensuing. Can we get 25 of you to wake up Fluffy, the three-headed dog from Harry Potter? Louis Guillaume will be the batter. Guillaume is 0 for 2. What was that, a 13 pitch at bat we saw earlier? At least 13. A 3-2 pitch one more time. Grounded to second. Freeman has it over to first for the second out. And this time it was just a 7-pitch at bat. A 6-pitch, excuse me. As soon as I saw 3-2, I was like, okay, another 18 pitches. 2 outs now for the Polar Bear. Pete Alonso, 0 for 2 today. 0-2 pitch. Watches it all the way. Called. Strike 3.
Fatality.
8 strikeouts on the day. Now for Shane Bieber through 6 innings of work. 5.5 down here from Progressive Field. It's 7-1 Indians. Biebs is good as long as the team name isn't a sock. Yes, that's what it looks like so far. Just offer Fluffy some Baileys and she will wake up. You know why she never wakes up? It's because I'm playing music in the background. If you know, you know. Alrighty, we're going to have a reliever. JB Bukauskas' day is over. Did good, just 1 walk allowed during that time. The G-Man, Robert Gesellman, is going to make his appearance. Gesellman, 3rd appearance on the year for him. 3 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 5 hits, 1 earned run. It was a homer. He has walked nobody, and he has struck out 2 so far this season. The 31-year-old from Santa Monica, California. He's in his 10th season as a member of the Mets. Hey, Pirate. One, 2 pitch coming to Nolan Jones. Big swing and a miss. He comes up empty on that one.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
1 out now as Nolan Jones goes down by way of the K. First strikeout on the day for Robert Gesellman. Levi Usher will come in 1 for 2 with 2 RBI for Levi today. Don't forget to let me know about your pitching situation, Sadier. The 1-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Gets him looking with the curveball in the back door.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's our friend.
Curveball in the back door.
That's what she said.
Yes, that. And they accept. Second straight strikeout for the G-Man. 2 quick outs here, bottom of the 6th. Number 9 hitter Wilson Contreras will enter play. 0 for 2 today. Well, that was a change from your last, from who you had in mind before. 1-1 pitch. Into left. Not very deep. Coming in, making the play, Brandon Nimmo for retiring the side. Clean inning for the G-Man. 6 innings done here in Cleveland. As nighttime is upon us, it's 7-1 Cleveland. Okay, so now you've officially confused me. Are you going with a new pitcher? And if so, who? Aha, all right. Shane Bieber's day is done. Taj Bradley coming in. Bradley being given an opportunity to work as he has not worked in almost a week. Bradley, the 24-year-old from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Mountain, Georgia. 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA through 2 2/3 innings of work. He last appeared back on the 11th against the White Sox. Took the loss, blew the save in that one, inning and 2/3, giving up 3 hits, 2 earned runs in that one. Stevenson enters play here in the 7th inning, throws the fastball, the curveball, and the changeup in the upper 90s. Mike Stevenson will be the first batter to greet him here. He's 0 for 2 today. Denver, don't forget about letting me know if you're staying or going to a new pitcher. 3-1 pitch. That one's going to miss up and away at 100 miles an hour. Stevenson will take the lead off walk. First Met is aboard. Nobody out. Shamar Hosky will now be your batter. He's 1 for 2 today. First pitch to Hosky, caught the inside corner. Strike 1. Wow. Just got a breaking news. The EU is banning Russian planes from its airspace and will fund arms purchases for Ukraine in what the bloc's president calls a watershed moment. Not here to do the politics, but of course with current events going on, we are all paying attention to what's going on around the world. And interesting news. Confused by that instruction, Sadir, so I'm asking for clarification. Thank you. 0-1 pitch. They're going to go with a pitch out as they check the runner. Contreras stares Stevenson down, who was not planning to go. Stevenson's quick, but never doesn't just appear to have the awareness of being a stolen base guy, though. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Fouls that towards the right side. That's going to reach the seats. It'll be a 1 ball, 2 strike count to Shamar Hosky. Those of you who have not done so yet, our next, or I should just say, no one's done it yet. Our next broadcast is Wednesday, 7 o'clock in the evening. Game of the night. GMs, if you're here and listening, start figuring out in the Game of the Day interest channel on our Discord of who our next game to watch will be. Remember, cash to be earned, win or lose in this one. Team cash, not real life cash. 1-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Watches it all the way, called strike 3.
We would be honored if you would join us.
First strikeout on the day for Taj Bradley. 1 out here, top of the second. Dishes. I'm not even going to try. Dish, thank you very much for the follow. 1 step closer to officially being in the Comma Club. 13 away, it looks like, before one of you wise guys unfollows. 1 out. Oh, don't forget to include an amount of balls of yarn in order to join the heist. Shervin Newton will be your batter. Newton enters play 1 for 2 today. The pitch. Big swing and a miss as he swings over the 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Strike 1. Gives me a moment to go. There we go. I just tagged all of you. What are we doing Wednesday? Good job, Pirate. That'll work. Nothing like those good 7th inning bats. Oh, 1 pitch. Breaking pitch misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. One comes inside. 98 on the gun, but misses too far in. 2 balls, 1 strike to Shervin Newton. Lindor is in the shift, playing to the second base side of the bag. Ramirez basically playing as a shortstop here. 2-1 from Bradley. Jams him inside. He'll foul it back. It's 2 ball, 2 strike count. 1 run on just 3 hits and 1 error so far for the Mets. Would love to see a San Francisco-Miami game. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded into short. Lindor is away from the bag. He plays it safe. No one's going to be able to get to second. They will throw to first. That pulled him more to the left and too far away from the bag. Stevenson will get to second safely. They will get the runner at first. 6-3 in your scorecards, though. 2 outs now, top of the 7th. Rookie Trevor Hauver comes in. He's 0 for 2 today. And he did golf that ball. It was jammed hard and in. First pitch, swings at that one, fouls it off to the left side and out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Oh, my apologies. I didn't see your pinch hitter request. Wednesday's a 3-day. We're doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Friday will be Thursday through Sunday. So we do 3 days on Wednesdays, 4 days on Fridays, although again, Friday is our flex day, but Friday 7 o'clock is our usual intended landing spot to play. The 0-1. Up and in. Is going to miss inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Into right field, coming down the line, Usher ranging over, plenty of room, will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 7th inning stretch. If he's still here, Tim knows what that means.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face.
No, you can't.
I was born to rub you, but you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch. Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. Coffee with the Commission edition. 7-1. All offense in this game have been done in the 7th inning so far. We'll see if any more offense happens here as we go bottom of the 7th. Robert Gesellman back on the hill here. Starting us off, it's the top of the order for the Indians. We'll start off with Micah Bello. 0 for 2 today with an RBI. Yes, no licking faces, please. Not during a pandemic. Mind your manners, mate. The pitch. Line shot right back up the middle. First pitch he sees, and Bello sends it back from whence it came. It's going to be a base hit from Bello, his first hit on the day. No one out. 7th hit on the day for the Indians. Connor Scott will be the batter. He's 1 for 3 with 2 RBI. Yes, that means you too, Mr. Marchand. Yes, let's be specific. There's a ground to short, over to second, steps on second for 1. Guillorme throws the first in easy 6-3 double play.
Yeah, baby.
Perfectly lined up on the shift. First pitch he sees, and Connor Scott hits into the 6-3 double play. We got a quick 2 outs now, bottom of the 7th. Jose Ramirez will be your batter. Ramirez is 1 for 3 today. Two-two pitch. Soft liner into center field. That's going to drop in. Stevenson will get it back in. Wide turnaround first is Ramirez. He'll get back. Second hit on the day for him. 1 on, 2 outs now. Francisco Lindor will be your batter, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Hello, all of a sudden getting a drop frames. Sundays have been challenging of late to have consistency here. Seeing some drop frames. Apologies for that happening. I think we're good now. I think. We're a bit all over the place right now. Hopefully it will stabilize. Again, apologies for this having buffering issues. No, it's not just you. It's happening here. I don't know what's going on, but once again, around this time of day, we're having issues on Sundays. So it's not just you. Nothing's changed. So, frustrating. Apologies to all of you dealing with the technical difficulties. And I can't wait to go to fiber optic. All right, Lindor is your batter. Well struck into center field. Stevenson ranging to his right, but he will make the catch. First pitch from Gesellman launched, but right in the neighborhood of Stevenson, who makes the catch. That will retire the side. They'll get a base hit, leave a runner aboard. 7 innings are done. It's 7-1 Indians. All right, Taj Bradley is scheduled to start the 8th, according to Sadier. So I believe that's where we're going. Jesus, what is going on with the frames? Hold on, I'm telling the wife to do, take the kids off electronics if it helps. They may not be on electronics. All of the D&D guys kicking off their streams, that's probably possible too. Give me a sec, I'm just waiting to see if I can get that cleaned up, because I'm going to 0. I'm going to 2,500 kilobytes a second. They're not. Okay, my kids aren't even on. So this is out there again. And it's so frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. Now I'm getting, it says 9,500 kilobytes a second. I don't even ask for more than 3,500. I wonder if OBS is having problems more than anything, but it looks like it's stabilizing now, for now. So, don't know what to tell you. All right, we're gonna try to get her underway. No, Cleveland 8, wise ass. Wise guy.
Jackass!
Yeah, that too. Okay. Top of the 8th, Taj Bradley will start it off. Dury Carrasco, Willens Astudillo, Brandon Nimmo are scheduled up. Looks like Wesley Linares is warming up in the Cleveland bullpen. Carrasco, 0 for 1. He had to sack fly back in the second. 3-1 pitch. It's going to miss low and away, ball 4. He'll lose him. 101 mile an hour pitch, but low and away, ball 4. No one out. Runner at first. Wilfred Astudillo will be your batter. Astudillo is 0 for 2 today. squirrels probably are eating my line. Damn simps. You know, if you've ever watched Phineas and Ferb. Simps. Squirrels in my pants. Squirrels in my pants! Best skit ever. Hold on. Get things set back up. Okay. Yep, Linares is in the pen warming up. See Tony Santillon warming up for the Mets. Astudillo in the box 0 for 2 today. First pitch to him looks low, ball 1. It is. Yeah, looks like things have finally stabilized again. Once again, apologies for that, everybody. Just all of a sudden, and kids aren't even on the internet right now. Wife is watching something on DVR, not on stream. Just watching her Walking Dead. I never got into The Walking Dead for some reason. 1-0 pitch. Outside corner call. Strike 1. Looked a little outside.
What?
Apparently, there's a steak dinner waiting for Angel Hernandez behind the plate. The 1-1. Swings, fouls that one off. Must have been waiting. Fastball. Got a breaking pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Runners going. Swung on. Grounded to short. Lindor plays it safe. He'll throw over to first. That is going to be the first out, excuse me. Carrasco gets the second. Back to the top of the order we go. Brandon Nimmo is your batter, who's 1 for 2 today. Oh my god, I'm in the wrong place here. Okay, all good. Boss battle ensuing. Jump on in. Let's get Fluffy awake, shall we? First pitch swung on. Hits that one foul. No balls. 1 strike. In the middle of an at-bat? Or are you behind due to the buffering? Sadie or Denbrew, please make sure you refresh. I look stable now. I'm not dropping any more frames. I was for a while. One more time, Sadier. You just made a request of me mid-at-bat. Are you asking me to change now or later? Yeah, you're that far behind. Please refresh. If you're on mobile, it is strongly recommended to never be on mobile if you are going to be actively in a game of the day or night. Okay. All right, we're staying with Bradley. I wasn't sure if we were having a change requested. All right, no balls, 1 strike. Sorry for that. We just needed to get all, the drop frame screwed us, threw us off. Okay, 0-1. Swings and fouls that one off as Jones goes looking after it, but it will find the seats quickly behind. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 fouls that down the third side. Ump calls it immediately as that gets past the coaching box over a third. No balls, 2 strikes. Dury Carrasco is at second. Mets trail by 6 here, top of the 8th. The 0-2.
Strike 3.
Watches it all the way in there. Strike 3.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
So we thought, but no can do. Second strikeout on the day for Taj Bradley. 2 outs now, top of the 8th. Side it was not retired yet. What was I going with that? We're going to have a pitching change here. Substitution coming in. Wesley Linares is going to come in for Taj Bradley. There we go. We are now back up to speed with things stabilizing once again. Linares, the 27-year-old from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. Third appearance on the season for him, 1-0. 2 1/3 scoreless innings of work. Has given up just 1 hit, no walks, and struck out 4 so far. The lefty throws in the low 90s with the fastball. Good curveball, changeup combination to complement that. 2 outs now, top of the 8th. Linares ready to take on Louis Guillorme. Guillorme is 0 for 3 today. Again, Guillorme entered play as the leader in the league, eMLB, with a .469 average. First pitch, big swing as he tried to go after that one. Strike 1. One pitch. That one will miss low with the breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2012 was a good year, better than 2021. Right, Cardinal? A 1-1. Swings, grounds it deep in the hole, left side. Lindor, hard throw to first. He'll retire Guillorme, and that retires the side 1-7. Normally I have 2, but I just sneezed once, and I just needed to mute it so you weren't having to listen to that. 7.5 done. We'll go bottom of the 8th. Indians still lead it 7-1. New pitcher coming in as Gesellman's day is done after 2 innings of work. Tony Santillon will come in, the big right-hander. 27 years old. Just turned 28 earlier this week from Arlington, Texas. Just 1/3 of an inning so far this season, makes his second appearance. Throws upper 90s with the fastball. Has a good sharp slider and a changeup that probably needs some work. Got it, Sadia. All right, Santillon ready to go. Jake Bauers will start off this bottom of the 8th. Bauers, again, 9-game hit streak now for him with his base hit earlier today. 18 consecutive games he's been on base as well now. 1 for 3 today. No one's on. Go right to the result. 3-2 pitch from Santillon. It's going to miss up and away. Ball 4, and he will get the walk.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit. Runner aboard. Tyler Freeman will be the batter. Seeing Wensiel Perez coming into the on-deck circle. Looks like Nolan Jones' day will be done. First pitch is going to be in there to Tyler Freeman, called strike 1. Aiden, I saw your message in the Discord. Wednesday is not a day that can be simmed unless you're in a dome, which neither of you are. Only Monday or Tuesday are the possible days to do a sim. The 0-1 takes that one all the way. It's now no balls, 2 strikes to Tyler Freeman. The 0-2 pitch misses away with the changeup. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Swings through the slider. He got him. First strikeout of the new campaign for Tony Santillan. 1 out here, bottom of the 8th. Nolan Jones' day is done. In comes Wensil Perez as the pinch hitter, switch hitter coming in. Wensil Perez, the 25-year-old Dominican, 2 for 2 so far this season. Last we saw him was in Winter League action, where he hit .358 with 9 home runs. First pitch to Perez. It's going to be in there. Strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. That one will miss low. 1 ball, 1 strike. So far the story today has been not a lot of offense coming from the Mets. Shane Bieber looking much more like Shane Bieber versus his first 2 starts. Just 3 hits on the day for the Mets. All the damage done in 1 inning, although an error did not help. 1-1. Swings, fouls that one off and out of play. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count to Wensil Perez. A 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Good work there by Astudillo to keep it in front. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pete Alonso will start off the top of the 9th. So far, it looks like if Alonso is not hitting, it affects the rest of this lineup. The 2-2. Swings, Trolley chase the ball out of the zone or near it. Fouls that one out of play. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Into center field. Stevenson having to go back. That one's going to hit off the top of the wall. The high wall in center field. That might have been a home run in many other parks, but Wensil Perez is a perfect 3 for 3 this season, including his 2nd double on the year. Bauer stops at first. We got runners at 2nd and 3rd now with 2 outs. Levi Usher will come to the plate, who's 1 for 3 with 2 RBI today. First pitch taken all the way, strike 1. The 0-1 pops it up left side, chasing after Brandon Nimmo, but he's not going to be able to get there in time as it finds its way to the seats. Out of play, no balls, 2 strikes to Levi Usher. Hey, Dario. 0-2 pitch. That one will miss low and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Welcome. I see you were gifted a sub earlier. Gotcha, Sadir. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The pitch. Up and in. Santillan tried to jam him, but too far. In. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, welcome. Greetings from the U.S. to our friend in Paraguay. Thank you for finding us. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Expanded the zone. Fooled him completely.
Go!
Second strikeout on the inning for Tony Santillo. Big second out. Wilson Contreras coming to the plate. Contreras is 0 for 3 today. First pitch. That one's going to be up out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Slider taken on the outer half. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Pete Alonso, Mike Stevenson, Shamar Hosky coming due up in the top of the 9th. The 1-1. That one, yes, caught the outer half. Great pitch from Santillo. 99 on the gun. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count now to Wilson Contreras with 2 outs, 2 on in scoring position. How many people had 7 as their guess for how many runs the winning team would score and don't want Contreras to do anything here? The 1-2.
Strike 3.
Checks the swing, appeal down to first. What do you got? He went down. Tony Santillo strikes out the side. That's Godzilla mode. Side is retired as the Mets dispatch of the Indians. Lots of goose eggs since the 2nd. Let's go to the 9th. It's 7-1 Indians. All right, Perez is going over to first, we were told. And I believe you said Wesley Linares is going to continue to finish, go on this game. Four on 7 runs. Huh? All right, and Drew Waters is coming in. Defensive replacement coming in. Drew Waters into right field, replacing Levi Usher. So again, Waters, the former Brave Gold Glove winner, is in right field as a defensive replacement here. Linares is going to start the 9th inning. He'll start it off with Pete Alonso. Alonso, 50 home runs last year. Just 1 home run in his first 39 at-bats so far. 0 for 3 today. The 1-2 pitch. Well struck into left field, but right in the direction of Micah Bello, who was playing back. Gets that one just in front of the warning track for the first out. Who gave the touchdown to the Guardians? You mean the Cleveland Browns? Well struck off the bat of Alonso, but no can do. You know what's interesting is the wind's been blowing out to left for the entire game at 10 miles an hour. We haven't had a home run in this contest. 1 out now. Mike Stevenson will be your batter. Stevenson, 0 for 2 today. The 2-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, but that one's going to get away. Contreras is going to throw it over to first. It'll get there in time to Wenceel Perez to get the strikeout.
Fatality.
First strikeout on the day for Linares. Mets are down to their final out. Shamar Hosky will be the batter. He is nasty against lefties. 1 for 3 today, though. The 1-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. He got him. And with that, this one is over. All offense back in the 2nd inning in this one, as the Indians will be like the Cleveland Browns, score a touchdown, get the extra point, and win this one 7-1. As we go back and check the box score here, yes, again, birthday win for Sadier. That's what he asked for. He asked for Shane Bieber to be a little bit better about his play. Feels birthday, man. Yes, indeed. All right, so all offense in this one happened in the 2nd inning. Tough inning for Eric Carpenter. We'll look at the box scores. Just 3 hits on the day for the Mets. Brendan Nimmo, Shamar Hosky, Shervin Newton. The only notable is Brendan Nimmo getting his hitting streak extended. Now 6-game hitting streak and 14 straight on-base games that he has been on. Everyone else had a tough
We
day.
would be honored if you would join us.
RK Brass, we thank you very much for hitting the follow button. One more step closer to the Comma Club, as I think we're now 12 people away from having 1,000 total Fluffy Kitty Ninja followers. Louis Guillaume went 0 for 4 today, struck out twice, lost about 50 points on his average, started the day 469. He'll fall down to 417, probably not leading the majors. Sorry, Louis. Pete Alonso, though probably the saddest guy today, hit the ball hard in his last at-bat, but he had a hat trick of strikeouts, including 2 of them where they were backwards Ks as he watched them all the way. So, 12 strikeouts on the day for Mets batters. Over on the Indian side, again, the 1 run scored was an RBI sac fly from Dury Carrasco off a great diving catch from Levi Usher out in right field. For the Indians today, Micah Bello went 1 for 3 with an RBI. Connor Scott 1 for 4 with 2 RBI. Jose Ramirez was 2 for 4. No home runs or stolen bases to see a milestone for him today. Francisco Lindor 1 for 3 with an RBI. Jake Bauers extended his hitting streak. Now 9 games he is hitting straight and been on 18 on base consecutive. See, Nolan Jones was 1 for 3. Wenzel Perez had a double in his pinch hit, now 3 for 3 on the season for him. Levi Usher again was 1 for 4 with 2 RBI. We had 3 extra base hits for the Indians, 1 for the Mets. 3 total stolen bases today for the Indians as Micah Bello stole 2. Connor Scott got his first on the year. For the pitchers, Eric Carpenter, inning and a third, 6 hits, 7 runs allowed, 5 were earned off of the Louis Guillaume error in that inning. He walked 1 and struck out 2. His day was done pretty quick. But as mentioned, the bullpen did pretty well. JB Bukauskas' first appearance this year coming off of a hamstring injury from spring training. 3 2/3, he gave up just 1 walk, struck out 1, but he was perfect for the rest of that, so good start to his season. Robert Gesellman, 2 innings of work, just allowed 2 hits, struck out 2. Tony Santillan allowed a hit and a walk, but he struck out every batter he was able to get out. So good work from the bullpen as they will go 6 2/3 scoreless for themselves. Shane Bieber, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, walking 1, striking out 8. I feel like that's player of the game-ish for him. First win on the year for him. Taj Bradley allowed 2 walks, but nothing else in an inning and 2/3. Wesley Linares finished off the game going an inning and a third, getting 2 strikeouts. Yeah, I figured it was Shane Bieber, but Shane Bieber will be the winner in front of near 35,000 people. So let's leave this game and go check the final scores elsewhere. Yes, and a very nice game score for him. So scores throughout this Saturday, which was day 6 of our 7-day sim. Seattle defeating the Yankees 5-3. Casey Mize getting the win in relief on that one. Judge Dozier hitting his 2nd home run as a member of his hometown Mariners. Estevan Florial with a league-leading 9th home run already for him. Impressive. Twins, meanwhile, will defeat the Angels 3-1 today as Brewster Gratterall will outduel Shohei Ohtani for the victory. Noah Song picking up his 4th save on the season. The Athletics will defeat the Royals by a 7-4 score. John Duplantier will get the victory. Connor Siebel takes his first loss. Home runs from Andres Jimenez and Josh Bell in the victory. Rafi Devers went deep twice for the Red Sox as the New England Patriots, doing an exhibition against the Toronto Argonauts, score 2 touchdowns to help Mike Bohr and defeat. Hello! The Mega Boost has been activated and Cito has really been saving. He just did a Mega Boost. That's Fluffy Kitty Ninja-rific. Congratulations to Cito, who gets the +6 for his player, his soon-to-be drafted player, Kyler Murray, for those of you keeping track, because I know the GMs are like, who's Cito's guy? It says in their histories, so you know who is who. But congrats to Cito, Mega Boost winner. So Red Sox winning 14-0. Robbie Devers 2 home runs, now 7 to start the year for him. The game of the day that you saw the Indians hold and Shane Bieber hold the Mets to 3 hits total. And thump on Eric Carpenter in the second inning. They will win that one 7-1. White Sox will beat the Rays 9-3. Jason Bellew will get his second win on the year as he beats Ben Spears and the Rays. Home runs from Chris Davis, Tim Anderson, Miguel Geraldo, helping the White Sox win their 8th on the season. Tigers will also win their 8th as they defeat the Astros 12-1. Matt Manning gets a second win on the year. Felix Matthews, the Maniac, goes deep for his second on the season. The Orioles have won 2 straight. The Orioles have won 2 straight. Should I say it one more time for the people in the back? No, you heard it. Orioles winning 7-1 against the Rangers. Second home runs on the year for Austin Romine, Dave Andrews, and Nate Lowe. The Nutball, Jim Reed, will get his first win on the season. Nate Lowe, player of the game for the Orioles, now 3-9. Cardinals will defeat the Reds 7-4. Jack Flaherty getting the win. Gunnar Henderson, Dominic Aguilera hitting their second home runs on the year. Cubs will win in extra innings. It's walk-off fashion for Ken Herbeck Jr. as he helps the Cubbies beat the Rockies 4-3. Mike Fultonavich, am I finally saying the name right? Fulty getting the victory 1-0 on the season for the Cubby. Nationals will pound the Phillies 10-1. The illusionist Joe Diggs cruising to his second win on the year. Had help from Scooter Gennett, Victor Robles, and Jose Anthony hitting his 6th home run on the season. It took 15, but the Pirates will get the victory as they beat the Brew Crew 2-1. 15 innings needed to make that one happen. In that one, just the 4th win on the season for Pittsburgh. Cody Koshin got player of the game in that one. Marlins will defeat the Braves by a 4-2 score. Jake Willis gets the victory. Mike Soroka, the recently extended Rock, falling to 0-3 now with a 9.9 ERA. Braves did have home runs from Ozzie Albies and Freddie Freeman. Unfortunately, it was not enough solo shots. Marlins beat the Braves 4-2. Padres will beat the Diamondbacks by a 2-1 score in that one. It's Roberto Osuna getting his second win on the year, and Wanda Paula will take the loss there now 1-1. Finally, behind my big old head, it's the Giants getting their 4th win on the year and their second in the on the road, I should say, as they will win 5-1 over the Dodgers. Jean Carini providing his first home run. He is a community-created player in his 5th season with the Giants. Jeremy Hoxie, his second win on the year, 2-1 with a 1.89 ERA. Pretty good work for Hoxie. All right, I will hit the fast-forward button. Let me look at the time, 1:01. All right, so let's see if we have any injuries as the Discord is being filled up. So injuries from Saturday. Cabrera Weaver was injured or just got flu-like symptoms. Little bit of issues going around the league here. He'll just need a day. But Gene Segura, meanwhile, for the Rays, has a viral infection. That'll affect him probably going into the week. Kyle Moore injured while pitching. Don't know the extent of it yet. Yaisel Sierra was injured pitching a mild oblique strain. Not expected to miss any time. Michael Sean Kane, though, yikes. Let's watch out for injuries there. Mild hamstring strain day-to-day, but expected to only affect him for a couple of days here. And Dominic Canzone was injured running the bases. It ended up being a sore ankle, but he won't miss any time for that. All right, so I would sim the final day online, but I am going to go hang out with the kids. So I will do this quickly and then upload the file so that you guys have it. Let me give you a choice. I think I know the answer, but Cavacom is streaming on Out of the Park right now. But I also have Danielle Freak, who's in our San Francisco organization. He is a Twitch partner. He's doing some NBA 2K. Really good dude. So I will throw those as your two options. Cavacom to stay on the Out of the Park kick. No one's providing drops that's online right now that I am aware of. So apologies to our droppers that are here lurking in the background. But as we get ready to raid, we're going to be sending you elsewhere. Do stick around to join the raid. That's extra balls of yarn for everyone that does so. So if you're looking to try to expand your portfolio, that will help you. So again, Cava or Danielle Freak, who do you want? From time to time they do, but they're still younger. And you know, amazingly enough, when I don't do this, I don't get a lot of video games in. Early morning golf for TGC Tours. Once in a blue moon basketball on NBA. But not very often. So far, Cava. Anybody else with a suggestion? Last call. Oh, she will at some point. Coca Mish will absolutely will. If we were playing Roblox, I'd have to be learning from her because I'd be like, huh? It is a labor of love. It has basically turned into a second job, but it is a labor of love. Well, you don't want Nausicaa? I could send you to the very cute Italian. She's got a mouth like a drunken sailor, though. But she's funny as frig. She's playing Dead by Daylight, so she'll be even funnier. No, we ain't flossing. Macarena, I can do. I don't know. I have a feeling Cody wants me to go to Nazi. Again, it doesn't matter where I go here because there's no drops, unfortunately. So, you know what? I'm gonna do that because I've supported Nazi for years, and I like surprising her on Sundays, and she is funny. So let's do that. We're gonna go raid Nausicaa Gamer. She is from Italy. She is in Italy. She's playing Dead by Daylight. She'll probably be yelling as she jukes, is my guess. Well, yelling in a funny way, but she's quite humorous. So, let's do that. Back to our litter box. I'm gonna go. Kitty ninjas do assassinate. You're looking at their victim. So, next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight, and we will be back in front of you. That's gonna be Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, as we get ready for our next game of the night action in 3 days being done in the eMLB universe. But for now, Commish LB reminding you, how you think directs your life. So when you think your best, you're going to be your best. Please, go do your best. You got a lot of Sunday left, I hope. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for spending some of yours with me. We'll see you soon enough. Over to Nazi we go. Thanks. Peace.
You jackass!